So what's going on, guys? My name is Mr. Dalek JD, and this is my top secret trip to LA. You guys that follow me on Twitter may know that last week I went to LA for a few days and got up to some really awesome stuff which I couldn't disclose, as well as doing a Z House fan meetup, which I'll be bringing an individual video on for you guys to see, because that was just beyond amazing meeting all of you guys. Now, I can finally reveal the reason why I went on this trip is because EA invited me to Respawn Studios to check out Titanfall 2. Now, this was really exciting because I remember playing the first game and being really hyped for that. I remember capturing that game early before the beta, as well as taking part in the launch event for that game as well with Xbox UK's live stream, and you can see that footage on my channel. It's years old now, so being invited was pretty damn awesome. So I thought I'd take you on for the ride and show you everything that my trip has to offer, as well as talk a little bit about Titanfall 2's single player. Now, before we get into specifics of my trip, this video is sponsored by EA. I'm going to be bringing you guys my own opinions on what I thought about Titanfall 2, as well as show you my trip altogether, because that's the main fun part throughout this trip. Like, playing the game was amazing, but seeing and hanging out with all these guys was pretty damn fun. But as you can see, landed in LA, all great, and so far there's only Prestigious Key and More Console, two channels that you may be very familiar with that I was hanging out with in California. We also got some cheeky cocktails. If you know me, you know I love a good cocktail. We're going to be picking up the trip to Respawn Studios in the morning with my boy NOAHJ. So it is the morning of the top secret mission. We've got NOAHJ and myself and a family feast. So we've got 2 pancakes. Look at those sausages. We've got 2 little areas of streaky bacon.
So we got some fruit.
Got to be healthy, get your 5 a day. And what's in here? I've not even checked.
I think more fruit.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, we got a lot, but we got a big day ahead of us, so we need to eat well.
2 hours later.
So in LA, it just has to be done. This is where me and Noah live right now. Okay, so here is In-N-Out. I didn't get a double-double. I went with just a normal cheeseburger because I'm a little bit full already, but I got the animal style fries. Now, I'm gonna admit it looks a bit like vomit and cheese on fries, but trust me, this right here is a godly combination. And then we also got a cheeky lemonade, and there's NOAHJ. Let's look at a wild NOAHJ. And he's actually just met a fan right there. Like, how random. Let's see. Wait, hang on a minute. A wild NOAHJ engaging with a fan in In-N-Out. What are the odds? That's mad. You're getting ketchup. You gotta recognize getting ketchup, dude. So the squad have all joined up. We got Ryan, we got Noah, NOAHJ, and we got so many YouTubers. We've got so many YouTubers in front of us. And look at this. This isn't just a little bus we're going to. It's a huge bus. Like, this is bigger than Transit's bus. And there's no robotic driver taking us. At least it looks a bit nicer. There's no lava anywhere or anything like that. No, he might shut the doors on us and not let us in. But comment below who you recognise. Alan, how you feeling, mate?
It's hot.
It is very hot.
There are palm trees.
I want to sunbathe.
That's LA life.
Yes, look at us, living the life. You know it's legit when you go to the car park and you see that. And some nice cars too. Not bad. And now here we go, guys. This is Titanfall 2 single player gameplay. This is the very first time this has ever been uploaded on the internet, and this is quite exciting in my opinion, because as someone that played the first game and got quite bored of it, there wasn't a single player campaign in the first one, which I thought was quite a shame. They had a campaign which was just literally multiplayer, which didn't make a lot of sense, and I'm appreciative of Respawn that they're taking in the effort to create a single player campaign. Now, in the first game, a lot of people said that they had a real connection with their Titan, which is the big robot. And in this game, you are dropped down here with a Titan that belonged to a previous pilot who's died, and it's your mission to find a battery to replace and fix this Titan. And there's a ton of banter that you have between each other, which I thought was a fantastic dynamic to have in the game. Now, this isn't a random campaign. This has got a very in-depth story, and just for a bit of background, this is being made by the creators of Call of Duty, Modern Warfare, and Modern Warfare 2's campaign. So if you enjoyed those stories and those campaigns, then you've got some pretty good people behind the campaign in this one, which is a very, very exciting prospect to have. There is a lot of chatter back and forth between your robot, and there's a lot of vast worlds to explore. There's some options where you can choose what to speak to your robot, very similar to what you can have in games such as like Fallout and stuff, where there's multiple options, which is exciting. There's a ton of awesome weaponry within not only just the single player, but in the multiplayer as well, which I'll go on and show you guys some multiplayer gameplay later on next week. That's when I'm allowed to do it. This is some Titan combat, so of course you're going to be talking to your Titan as well as being able to control it, and there is a ton of upgrades and weapons to really flesh out and use in this single player mode. But I think what's going to be the most fun is when there's certain gameplay aspects where you have to get out of the Titan and you have to use the Titan to get around different areas, which I think is going to be very, very exciting. Let me know, are you a big single player fan? Do you like playing single player games, or are you more the multiplayer type of person? But as you can see, very, very similar to the original game. Most of the mechanics are still very much the same, with the wall running, all the weapons. It's very much familiar territory here, but this is going to be a pretty exciting single player to have. So I'm going to stop talking now, let you guys enjoy watching a little bit the single player, and I'll be back afterwards to talk more. So as the single player is rounding up to a finish at this point, we're ending it with a epic battle against soldiers as well as a mini Titan boss. And some of the executions on this are absolutely brutal, but if there's one thing I can say I really love about Titanfall that stayed as a testament to the original game, it is the weaponry. There's been a ton of ports of the weapons from Titanfall into other games that you've seen me play on my channel, and man, the weapons are just such a breath of fresh air in terms of just lots of fun to be had. And you can see the movement is super slick, as it always has been, to try and get away and sneak away from this Titan. But let me know down below in the comment section, what do you think of this gameplay? I'm very appreciative of EA for flying me out to LA to check out this game, as well as meet up with you guys at the huge zombies meetup that we had in Santa Monica Pier. Now, I wouldn't bring you gameplay of a game if I didn't believe it to be something that you guys would have enjoyed, so be sure to take that into account as well. I think think you guys are really going to like this game, and that's why I wanted to show it and bring it to you guys. Since you've made it all the way to the end of the video, give yourself a pat on the back and drop the video a like rating. I would appreciate that. I'll have the fan meetup video and more Titanfall 2 gameplay for you guys very, very soon on the channel. I'll catch you in another one soon.